Good morning, and welcome to your pre-market report for Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets closed mixed after a volatile session, with the Dow slipping about 0.07% and the S&P 500 falling around 0.2%, while the Nasdaq ended marginally higher. Investors remained cautious amid ongoing geopolitical tensions and continued volatility in crude oil prices. Asian markets opened mostly higher today, with Japan's Nikkei rising around 2% and South Korea's KOSPI gaining about 3% in early trade. The recovery comes as crude oil prices cool, and investors reassess geopolitical risks after recent volatility in global markets. GIFT Nifty futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 24,306, thereby indicating a negative opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices are trading lower and stabilizing as markets reacted to possible strategic oil reserve releases and signs that the Middle East conflict may not escalate further, helping reduce fears of prolonged supply disruptions. Gold remains firm, supported by a weaker U.S. dollar and continued safe haven demand amid geopolitical uncertainty and market volatility. HG Infra Engineering has secured a 401 crore rupee railway infrastructure order from Anupur Thermal Energy Private Limited. The project includes civil works, bridges, station buildings, and track development for the 2 by 800 megawatt thermal power project in Anupur, Madhya Pradesh. Waaree Renewable Technologies has won a contract to execute EPC works for a large ground-mounted solar PV project with a capacity of 300 megawatts AC/420 megawatts peak, which is expected to be completed during fiscal year 2027 to 28. Adani Enterprises announced that its subsidiary Adani Road Transport has acquired the remaining 49% stake in DP Jain TOT Toll Roads, making the company a wholly owned subsidiary. The acquisition strengthens the group's presence in the road infrastructure and toll road assets segment. NIFTY is expected to open lower today despite a correction in crude oil prices and mostly positive cues from Asian markets. A consolidation in range can be expected with a slight negative bias as despite the correction, crude prices are still above comfort levels. Resistance on the upside will be at 24,360, while supports will be at 24,075, followed by 23,855. Persistent geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and continued volatility in crude oil prices could keep global risk sentiment fragile and trigger intermittent volatility in Indian equity markets. Cooling crude oil prices, improving global equity sentiment, and strong domestic institutional buying could support a recovery in Indian markets and help sustain upward momentum. Yesterday, foreign institutional investors were net sellers of about 4,673 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net buyers of around 6,333 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on March 11th, 2026. For more such updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.